তখন আমি একটা কাজটা দিয়েছিলাম, মনে আছে তো?
ও হ্যাঁ, আচ্ছা আমি আজকে লোগো বানাই, লোগোটা আমার হয়ে যাক, তারপর
ঠিক আছে। কিসের লোগো বানাবে? ড্রাগন?
না, প্রথমে ইউটিউবের একটা লোগো বানাবো বলেছিল অনেকদিন আগে,
আচ্ছা
যদি দেরি করি রীতিমতো মুড ঠিকঠাক, আমি
আচ্ছা
বাইরে
আচ্ছা
তোমার কথা শুনছিস না বোকাচোদা বলে শুরু করলো, ঠিক আছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
তো আমি অত দূর যেতে দেবো না।
আচ্ছা 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 আচ্ছা, এটা হবে। এই নতুন সফটওয়্যার নাম পেলাম, জানো?
কি
ওই
কি নাম?
গায়া, ল্যান্ডস্কেপ তৈরির জন্য। হ্যাঁ, তো দেখতে হবে একবার। মানে শুধু ল্যান্ডস্কেপ তৈরি হবে। এখনো যাওনি?
না,
কি আর করলে তাহলে?
welcome everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to make a logo for my subscriber. And thank you for watching, and let's do it. Let's create logo for my subscriber. Let's take my few more minutes. Let's go. Now we are going to make a logo. So before we make a logo, so I'm gonna teach you some basic stuff in Blender. If you don't know about the basic stuff, this is the light, this is camera, this is the cube box, and this is called 3D environment. Okay, 3D environment. So what we have to do, we have to create everything in this 3D environment. Okay. Look at this is called a toolbar. If you press T, then it will like go away. Okay, let me turn on the first screen first. You can see the screen, whatever I type in keyboard, you can see that. If you press T, it will go away. This is called object mode, edit mode, sculpting, vertex paint, weight paint, and texture paint. So basically we are going to learn basic stuff. So we are going to create a basic animation, and this is the 3D environment, and this is modeling stuff, like which is you going to create a model or something, like model, sculpting, like UV editor. What is UV editor? I will tease that later. And texture, shading, animator, render, compositing, geometry, and sculpting. Okay, geometry node is like a very interesting node, but I don't know much about it. So this is the file where you get your only thing you need to know. The thing I don't know. Okay, now we are going to see this panel. What is this panel called? This panel called as a 3D viewport. So this panel is 3D viewport, and I'm moving this mouse with middle mouse. I'm just clicking middle mouse and I can move. If I scroll it down, scroll it up, it will like go down, go up. It will like zoom. Okay, so zoom for everyone. And you can also see the here it is called like a shading, viewport shading. This is the shading tab. Okay, this is the wireframe mode, this is the object mode. This is the shading mode. It is shading mode, viewport shading. And this is render mode. Yes, render. This is for material preview, this is for solid, and this is for wireframe, and this is X-ray. So there is some shortcut key for this 3D environment. It is called Alt Z for the X-ray mode. If you press Alt Z, you can see through that object is anything else inside the object or not. Now I'm gonna show you. Like I'm gonna select this one and object, and nothing you can see because we are in material view. Now we are in solid view, and now we can see inside the box. So this is the box, we see that. Okay, now we're gonna show you something like the environment. Okay, this is the port, and this is called a property outline. Sorry, this is called outline. Shift 9. This is called outline, and this is called property. So what does do if we create something in here? That will like, let's press Alt Z again. If you create something in here, it will come up on here. Like if I go cube, it is calling cube again, and it has a name of like default name. You can change it by F2 or pressing anything else. Now I'm gonna show you the different stuff of the keyboard. Okay? Let's go with the cylinder. We have cylinder, we have cone, we have the donut. It looks like a donut, but it is torus, but whatever it is. Now see, you're going to ask me that how I create those stuff. Like holding shift key and S in my keyboard, I get this object. This is called the cursor object. Okay, you see the cursor, this is called the cursor. Okay, what does do if I select here and go to the select cursor, the cursor will be here, the midpoint of this selection. Now with shift S again, go select the cursor. Okay. This is how you can change your cursor location. And now I'm gonna show you another thing, how you do create those things. Pressing shift A to you can press all those cylinder, curve object from here. This is, you can use those objects from here and you can do anything from there. Okay, there's nothing. Now let me show you the different thing. This is all done. I'm gonna create the logo which we are here for. So how we do that, like I'm gonna take a random viewer object. Let's search MYS gaming. So I'm gonna create a logo for MYS gaming, and so basically I'm gonna write it down here in my computer, change the location, and then you can also see what I'm doing. Gaming, maybe gaming, that's the name. That's the name. Now I'm gonna create a logo for MYS game. How we do that? We are going to create a logo for MYS gaming. Now type in chat and we are sorry. Let's go to the YouTube and let's create logo for MSY Gym. Now I'm gonna create this logo in here, and how we do that, there is a certain option, lots of options you can do that, but I'm gonna create the option from here. I'm pressing shift A to get that menu, or you can also get that menu from here. So both are same, but I'm using shortcut key for using saving my time. Now I'm gonna go to the text. Where is text? Here, text. And basically lots of people don't know how to edit those text, so you have to click on text and just select the text over here, or you can select from anywhere. Now press tab. Now you can edit by using your keyboard. Now I'm gonna create the name. I will copy paste here, and this is the name we are going to edit. Okay, this is the name we are going to create a logo for him. So this logo will be like normal for a beginner logo for every beginner member. Even I learned that from YouTube. So let's create that logo and make it little bit thick. You can see, you cannot see through that logo. Like this is like nothing is here. So I'm gonna create a thickness. How we do that? come here and check the texture shape. Control Z. Even I don't know, I'm gonna search for it. Geometry explode. Yes, we found it. See, this is how we create the thickness. Now look at that. Look at the thickness. Create like that. One is enough. Yeah, okay, looking good. Now we just create a thickness in this like username, and we are going to create this one. So how we do that? So all is done. Now we need to do something else. Let's see. Left, it will be like center, this line. No, we don't need this one. It will be center, and this line. Bevel, yes, we need bevel. What does bevel do? Bevel is give us some smoothness on this corner. Okay, let's do that. Look at that. This is the smoothness we get using bevel, and that's do enough, I guess. No, I need a little more because we are going to create something in here, and that is need. And the smoothness is okay. No, not. And we need little bit the offset. No, not this one. It doesn't need. We need the free space like scale. Let me see this one. Not this one. Not this one. Texture. Let's see the size. Size and extrude report. Not this one. Let's go with paragraph. Okay, this one. Okay, we found it. Now we are going to create the distance. Okay, why we need that I will let you know later. First we need it right now, so I'm just going to create a little bit of far away from this thing, and this is all done. Okay, so we just create the entire thing. Now I'm gonna throw this way and make it like a like a you just create the gaming, and it is cool. Pushpa,
হ্যাঁ বলো তখন ডিসকর্ডের মাইকটা বন্ধ দাও বলো।
বলছি যে ইসে কি বলে নয়েজ আসছে একটু
হ্যাঁ
ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড নয়েজ আসছে একটু।
ও আচ্ছা আমার থেকে আসছে।
হ্যাঁ, একটু কম্প্রোমাইজ করা যাবে কি? আচ্ছা, আমি মিনিংফুল কিছু বলিনি। হ্যাঁ, থ্যাংক ইউ। গালাগালি পরে দিও। হ্যাঁ, একটু পরে খেলাবে রে আমায়।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে
হেভি খেলাবে আমায়। যে this is what we done. Now we are going to create this logo. So how we do that? Like, we can do different stuff, and people have a different knowledge. So I have a simple knowledge. I'm gonna create this logo for a simple way. And how we do that? I'm gonna create that logo as a mesh. Before we create that as a mesh, yeah, we are going to create that as a mesh. Now go here, select all, go object, transfer as a convert as a mesh, and I think I need to create that as a duplicate. I will create shift D and leave it here, and it will be like hiding inside the text. And I'm gonna use this one as mesh. Add object convert mesh. So we just create this is a mesh, and now this all is like a parenting or linking in with this gambling thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna change all of those by selecting and separate them. How we do that? It's a very easy. Just go here, all Z, use all Z to extra mode for selecting all the vertices, or you can select by Control L. If you select this only vertex and select Control L, all will be selected. So this is how you can select the vertices with Control L, but all selected, but you can see also there you cannot select the bottom side. So how we do that? Go up, use your Alt Z, and now select all. That's how we did it. We select all the vertices, and now we're gonna separate them. How we do that? Using P and separate. Now I'm gonna separate this one, separate all the item we need to separate. Be careful with that when you're separating those. And it's already separated. So now we are like outside, and we press Ctrl Z and see all are now separating, but all have a like a geometry is like connecting in middle. Okay, so how we change that one? How we change the geometry in all the corners? How we do that? So we need to select all by pressing A and go the object, say geometry, and do origin to geometry. All geometry will be set at the origin, like what we want. Now I'm gonna create a basic animation, so I'm gonna create a cube here. Shift A, go cube, and scale it large, and there you go. Y-axis, and Shift A, create a Shift X, Z. Let's do. Wait, give me for a few more minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So now we are going to create a logo in here inside this box. Let's delete this one, but give me one more. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm gonna create a simple logo. So before we do that, we need to create a camera. We will select camera, and you know how to move your camera with the location you are watching. Pressing Ctrl Alt 0, you get your camera, but you see there is like your location is not like in a proper way. So how do you change that? So what you have to do, you have to go to the location, press as 1, y-axis will be a 1, I hope. Control Z, not 1. It will be like let's change that. Okay, So if I change as a 1, it will go through, so it will be like, so we need to rotate. So rotating, this is the middle point, this is 0, I hope, this is 0, I hope, and it's middle. Now we can see through this object. So how we do that, how we do the selection. Now I'm gonna create this one as a logo. So basically camera is like in the same way what we want. We're gonna select those vertices, and those are selected, and those are like not vertices, the object. So we collect those objects in a different path and remove this one. M, new collection called text, and done. So we have a new collection called text, and that's all we need right now. So basically camera movement is like here, and now we have to move this camera in like down here or something, somewhere. I hope this will be like a fit for me, and there you go. Let's see the camera. Camera is not set 0, Z0, X0. Go to the camera, and there you go. Select all the objects, all this object, and rotate as x-axis, and it will be like 90 degree. There you go. All will be selected as 90 degree object, set as origin to geometry, and set it there. Nice. Now we are going to create an animation by this, like go the different sides, select all, then go top side, then G, grab it here, and y-axis, and done. Now when we are just creating this, I'm gonna create this one as a like a metal object or something, because I saw the animation they're using metal object. So basically I'm gonna animate this one. So I need to go inside the animation and select this one, and which is this is the object mode. Use this one as a camera. And now we need to animate it. How we do that, how we animate this, let's see. So basically we are going to animate this one as moving here to here. So this one need to go 100, 20, 50. So basically I just create this 150, and of this one as 150 location 0. Sorry, control Shift A. No. G. Now need to go 250 and make that location. Use location by clicking like when you go location, you select multiple object and you need to click location all the object, you need to link of that. So you have to do, go press I, then you have to click on your keyboard control key, you have to click control key, then click location. The location will be valid for all the character. If you don't do that, like you selecting all and you just press I and then location, it will valid for only, oh sorry, valid for all the options. Okay, I didn't even know that. That is a new point. Let me drink some water because I am thirsty. I'm done. Now look at that. So basically we just create the first animation what we need to do. Now I'm gonna take this down, get it here and make it, this is timeline, do not drop it, timeline, we need timeline, drop, all selected, location is marked, go bottom, get your auto key, G, Y axis, there you go. Now shift S, first set to wall origin. Now if you see there is like all the key and it's called MYS gaming. So I'm gonna animate those, like we need those in here. So basically what we have to do, we have to create animation. How we do that? We're gonna select this one and this one. Okay, so both are like animating right now, but they doesn't have like any animation. It's like a simple moving, okay, simple moving object. We doesn't need that, we need some animation for our video. How we do that? That is very easy and very tough, but yeah, let's show you the easy way. Let's change the G location from here. All G grab to G grab to 100. Now make it a rotation way to move, or you can make it normal way to move, but I'm gonna use the rotation. How we do that? We are going to use rotation, location here. Select all, fine, available. Go bottom part, and available. Make this rotation is auto keyframe on and make it like is rotating somewhere is like 150 something, and now it's like moving all the way down and there we go. It's not stopping here, so let's select all these items. We doesn't need that. We got the animation, that's all we need, and I will change that later what we are going to do. let's create the environment. Before we create the environment, we need to create the animation, all the stuff we just need it now. Like this one, make this rotation, make this rotation minus, make this rotation plus. That's how you do that. Rotation minus what this is. So basically we just creating a random rotation with what we doesn't need or need. That's all we are going to create. Look at that. That's all I need. Now I'm going to create some axis, z-axis rotation. So all is done. Now what I need, I need little bit time and make this animation done. Now if we select, we go here and watch the video, this is how it look like. It's all going down and rotating and all set as MSI Gaming. This is the simple animation I ever made in my entire life. Now I'm gonna use bloom and I will create as a EV selection. Okay, render will be like 100. Viewport will be 16, and that's all we done. Now we cannot see anything here because we does not have any light, so we have to create a light for 3D environment. Shift A, light, point light, using power 1000. Spotlight go G, Y axis, Z axis here, and they all will like follow someone. Okay, so if you need that, you need to follow someone, you have to use follow. So how we use the follow on the separate lighting? How we do that? Let's go here. It is called the object container property. So how we do that? We need to click on follow path. No, we need to call track. Then select the object you wanted to follow, and it will be like you can select that object called this one, G. I'm not gonna follow G. Oh, before we do anything else, I need to change their name. Name is called M. So F2 M. Sorry, N. It is working, right? Must enter. Let's go left side. Okay. Right side. People can see that, right? They can. So like display for 3 seconds. Now it is okay. Now people can see the text I'm typing here. Now what I'm doing, I'm gonna create this environment and they all going through, and I'm gonna drag this one. I did, but before we do that, not this one. This one called M. What this one? This one like a G. It's G, right? Yep. So F2 G, enter. This one like N, F2 N, enter. And like I, R for R. Oh, sorry. F2 I, enter. This is M, F2 N, enter. Oh, there is a 2M, sorry. And then this is A, F2 A, this one G, F2 G, and this one S, F2 S, and this one Y, F2 Y. So this is how I just create the name, and now I'm gonna follow the path. Drag the G and it will look like this. I need to give little bit brightness. It will be like 1000, not too much, little bit. Yeah. And if you see, this material is like getting color by using those light. Now shift T and get here and drag the different object. Drag this one. Wait, what did I create? Shit. Delete this. I forgot that I have autoplay on. Now play this one. Now it's getting light from different sides, and that's all we want, right? Okay, little bit down. And now what we need, we just create this one. Now we need a environment to get this done. This is the scale is done, the scale is red, that is done. Look at that, it doesn't have anything else right now, so look like black. Now I'm gonna put some color. Before we do that, we need to add more light in this room. How we do it? So we should select the pointer light, go here and make it 2000. Nope. It will be like 5. Okay, but not right now, but because I'm already creating a logo, so you should give me a time. I'm making a logo for someone who already asked for it. Now we just create the environment. This is the environment we get. We need to make that a little bit small and shift and select this one. I'm gonna scale, shift Z, and there you go. So much small. Set inside reason light, point light, G, top side, and its power will be like 1000, 10,000. And now this is look a little bit good. How we do that? The number thing. Okay. This is 25 FPS and it will be like 300. Now see what we done. We just create an animation and its column is YM. Now you see that the animation is go through the end of this position and it will like end. So what we have to do, we have to like we need to create some changes, like those are rotating and getting at the same place where they need to go, but we need some changes. Why we need the changes? Because that's how my animation works. Now see, we put light and we give lots of location. So I'm gonna put this light outside somewhere where it will look like black, somewhere where we need to. Okay, Z-axis. Z-axis will be like a 0, and there you go. The light is okay. The environment is need to be set as setting tab. Go to world, use principle, select the principle holding. Density will be -1, and now look at the animation. Change the color, change the lighting color. It will be like blue. It will be like yellow, dark yellow, and this power is need to be low. It's too much light, but someone who doesn't have the light to me. G, Y-axis, sorry, X-axis. Oh, this is too much power. That's why I'm thinking. Make 1000. 1000. Make it like 10. So let's see the location where we need to put. That will be y minus 3 minus 3, and the x will be minus 7, the z will be minus 3. There we go. Plus 3. No, and this one is okay. This one is okay. Now change the lighting. If we play, it will be like MSY. Yes, but still we need some changes. How we do that? We have to get inside. Before we do anything, I need to hide this one because it doesn't require right now, and get this, and this is okay. It is okay. You need to make that forward. G y axis is like a 2. So let's change this one again. G. So this color will be like now. I'm going to change the marker and change the color. What we need the color. We doesn't need this one. We need orange or red or yellow. We have yellow. We are going to create a red. So this one is red. This is the top red I've ever seen. Low resolution. Select this one. So basically we cannot see the mid top, so how we do changes? How we change the mid, like how we do that? It is like a very easy for people, it is like very tough for some people. When it's gonna stop, and that time it is stop like here. Now I'm gonna use this one and key here, make key here, and then go here. I'm gonna change this as a brighter object and make it as a pink. Pinky pom pom, pinky pom. can create garnish light. Change this light as low. Now look at that. I'm gonna point this one and G. Select the G. Okay. Now gaming G has a different G, so I'm gonna use the track ID to this G maybe. Yes, make this color a little bit big. Change the color as the 1000 and making little bit like somehow people love the color. This one, and we should change the material. Yeah, we can change the material. How we do that? Yes, let's do that. Let's 2, 1, 2, 3. Can I select this one? Can all select the form where it is. Now here, take that font side, top side font, Shift D, scale, little down, or scale x-axis. Let's change as an individual origin, scale. Y-axis. Not that much, we need a little bit. Drag it out. X-axis. And there you go. We have different material and different item, and I'm gonna create this is as a new collection. Is called X2. X2. There you go, and it's done. So basically text 1 is here, text 2 is here. This is the camera. We just need to change this one, so make it as fixable, and I'm not going to put any other name over here. This is the light what we need to change. We doesn't need this change either. We need to change this one. Use as a M. Get new one LI2HD. There you go. So the light has created. Now look at that. This is the environment I just created, but we need to add some shading. Okay, so to get out of the world and go to the object mode. Select the material you want to create. Let's go with M selection on this one. Yep. So we have different M and different selections. I'm going to create a new M, and new material is called the it's called like metal. I'm gonna create some metal object. Okay, so let's download the metal object from Google. And go to Google and search for the material. I'm gonna download from the dictionary from CG bookcase, and then download the metal. Metal. Which metal will be fine, or like giving a strength environment. Be like this one. Okay, download. All downloaded. Now I'm gonna link or pair the blender with it. Go desktop, blender, new project, paste, and extract all. Now go blender, and we are going to import the material we just got. We had metal roughness, we had material normal, we had AERO. I don't know how to use that AERO. We need a material base color. That's all we need. Height. Normal, roughness, material, metallic. All is done. Now we are going to create metal color. This is the color we can also use which one I just selected? I don't even know. I need to select this one and create this one. Go to material. And it doesn't change. Let's see what we need to change over here in this color. Is nothing, is something. you need to use as a non-color because it's normal. So create a normal. Now color to normal. Shift A, create a bump. Normal to normal. Normal goes to normal. That's all I've done. Now we need to enter roughness. Add to the roughness. Change it as a non-color. But which one is changing? This one? And this one. This one. Now use the metallic hue. Where is height? This is height. This is all I need right now. In here, color to height. Can you see any changes you get? No, you can't. This is how it's not working. Why can I see the changes? Which one is should change? I don't know. I done something wrong. I'm wrong. Something done. I give it a non-color. Will be UV editor. Let's see. All done. Metallic done. Wow. Under. Not this one. Metallic one. Okay, let's see. It will be like a base color. It is metallic. this is the non-color you, so you need to connect to the this one. I don't know where should I connect this here, but the only thing I know, I just done some marvelous color. I did that. So second aim is like here or here, this one, and change the color by using mix shader. Color lamp. In third, which one is need to get the shader, and then we will go to bump displacement, normal vector, converter, color lamp. RGB. RGB doesn't have color. I need a let color go to the color. Let's see color lamp, color RGB, and that doesn't fit. Okay. Let's go output. Not this one. Not this one either. Let's see. Gamma beta stuff. Converter will be like coding mixture. I don't remember how do I do this. If there's any way I can do that. Let's see. By using bump. No bumping normal. Converter. Let's do converter and check all the shader RGB. Color to color. Select this one. Tab or selected or D. Moving on. That's how we done. Let's see the mix calculation. Unwrap. So like that. Unwrap with the word. Unwrap view position. Scale. Top. Rotate and see all is fine or not. Fine. Look at that. Google doesn't know or change something is here. Done here. Let's skip here. But if you see the whole thing, it's like it has changed, but it doesn't. So how do we do that? Give him minus power plus power. It will look like this. So basically this, and it will become 0.1. So get the strength and the material is done. So we just create that material and that's all we need. Now we are going to select this one. Okay. Did I select this one? This one. And change the color. Do that. You see there is a shading color and it has a top. And I'm not going to change. And duplicate this one. And now we are going to change this one as random color. So let's do that. Change this one. Just done something. Nothing done. Now change as linear constant. This split. And this looks quite good, quite bad. And all will be selected like that. So basically material color doesn't change. The color you wanted to change is like this one duplicate this one, hit invert. Scale y-axis down. Scale y-axis down here. This is all I am making, but there is some overlap is coming. Scale x-axis, let's make it medium scale. Changes as a box. Scale.
হ্যালো, তুমি কি আছো?
হ্যাঁ আছে।
হ্যালো, হ্যাঁ, তোমার কি লাইভ হলো? আমার কি আওয়াজ এখন আসছে? আমি কি একটু কথা বলতে পারি, নাকি আমরা এইভাবে অপরিচিত ব্যক্তিদের মতো বসে থাকবো ডিসকর্ডে?
না না, আমরা বলতে পারি।
বাহ বাহ।
This is the material I done, but there is some changes I need to do. Let's see. Okay, x-axis, y-axis. Yep. Now, if we do camera, select the camera. Yeah, render this one. Let's see what we get. It's looking nice. Now we need to create this one for all of them, or we can hide this one. This Viewport, camera angle 0, render. That is all. Scroll metal or mental. So that's how we just create metal object, and now we are going to select all of those and get that metal or mental. You can also link them if you don't know how to link. You can do that. That will be like easy for everyone, but it's not necessary to link for me, and that's all I do. Look at that. So get back this camera again. Now I need to add some emission in the sideline. There is a two-way you can do that. The first way is select all the papers. On the side and tab, then Alt Z or see through the vertices or vertices. Select all, merge by distance, and all vertices will be delete, or merge vertices will be like delete. Now we are going to create or select those which is here. Is nothing here, so we cannot create this or select this. Now we need to create emission for some location we need. This one will be fine for us. Now select this one, press dot. If you didn't see any key, turn on this one. So now you can see that. And then press shift or shift. Press behind them. Turn off the Wi-Fi mode. Now there you go. This all will be assigned as an emission. So what does emission do? It's like giving you like the ready-made environment you need to do. Basically I am going to create a logo, so it will help me with that, to using this emission. Let's change the location and select those. This is tough time for moving object like that. This is awesome. Go to the material, select different object, assign, it's new. Now create one and create object will be material, and duplicate this one, and now we are going to add a little shading, but in time. So we need to get back in timeline. We need this timeline, also preview this one. Now let's go here and select this, go to render. Now use the timeline and make it flow, like where you need to flow this one. Okay, there you go. And there is the material. Using here to here, it will increase auto key, increase the color, and color strength will be like 4. So starting with 4 is like okay. Let's start this. Go back and create. Basically, we cannot see the glowing stuff because of our selection. Let's get out the tab mode, and now you see the only going plus point is here, and nothing happened to other stuff. So what we have to do, we have to select all of them and make it mark, and this glow is like okay, and now change this color as a red, because the red is favorite for who is using this one, the glowing red. Now background color will be like pointing, so it's going to point our side with M. Now I'm gonna create this one. See how it is. Selection is done. Go meta, tab object, new object, and assign material. Done. We need to come here and make this selection. Here you have to do all the stuff whatever you've done, and you have to done here right now, because you can see I done some mistake and I don't know what the mistake I done. I'm gonna create material and assign. That's all done. Create new one. So material. Oh, I have double. Don't have to assign again. Ta-da. Ta-da. Oh, okay. So maybe that is the problem. Now play the animation, and then it's done. Again, let's see. The environment need little bit raw color, like the background color will be like a little bit green. So which one is background? This one. Get dark color. Now I'm gonna shading tab. Select any of them. So material preview. Use the animation as the shape. Nice. It's glowing, but if you see here, it's not glowing what I need. So I'm gonna come here, tab again, and mark the selection by pressing Alt Shift Select. Done. Come here, Alt Tab. Select. Assign. There you go. This is how you done your animation. But how about I go with 5? Is that good? It is. Let's see how the animation goes through. So get back in modeling, and when you go here, select the all part, now select the screen, go material, and you see the emission start from here and is here. So remove this key. Here again, make it light. The speed is more light in here. And that's all done. Now see what I just made. It's like this metal object is going through somewhere, I don't know, it's glowing. I'm gonna stop this one and render. Let's see how the object is going to me. Yeah, quite good. But how about we make the font is like glowing? How we do that? Now go to the face selection, select the face. You have to make it glow. Assign one by one. Let's see what did we just make. The selection needs little bit time because it is all about your time you are giving, how fast you can do. That's how fast you made that selection. Quite well. Not well, it is going to other object. Let's see. Did you see? You have to be careful when you make selection. Okay, this is the tough one. Let's do it with my way or highway. this is all I done in animation. That and let's start. Let's try to end this one as quickly as I can. Assign. Select the M. I've fallen asleep, when I'm doing this, like I'm feeling tired and like I've fallen asleep. No. It's like I'm sleepy all the time, maybe, or I need to sleep all the time. Assign. The last one we need to change. The only thing is called this one. This J. Let's change this one either. I'm sleepy. Like never sleep, never done sleeping. That's how much I'm sleeping. I don't know why. Maybe I lost my glucose or energy that I built for this film. Let's start with this. What the hell is happening? Look at that. What did I just make? Oh. Okay. Let's select item. I need to select and then go. There we go. If that's how I'm gonna do, why I didn't do that first time. So I done this one and I'm gonna change this one from here. Let's start with here and make it not this one. Start on here and make it where it. And let's go 250. That's what I did just made. But now we need to create some animation. We already made that animation. Now we need to create more animation like that. That will be like crazy. This is the animation I just made for MSY Gaming. Let's build a cube. More and non-renderable. Set that view as a text or as a collection. And new collection. Now my new collection will be set in here. Now I'm gonna create this as a particle. you can see the particle is falling down, but this particle will be go the physics. I will put that well gravity 0. Now see is going everywhere. So how we do that grow? It's like using turbulence or something, maybe some face. I need to create this one. G Y axis near the camera, and basically no one can see that one. Let's do this one. Whoa, man, whoa. I doesn't need that in my face. Am I? Nope, I doesn't need. Let's render this one and change the value. Will be like 300, and change this one as minus 400 minus 50. Yes, and now change the location and start this. Okay, it is like a beginning work, and now we're gonna change the size of this source of this thing. Change the size and go catch vertices, and I think it will be like a physics oriented. Physics. Now go render. The extra view display size will be, yes, there you go. Now take this one. This one nice, and make it hide. How we do that? Select this one and go as a wireframe mode. Add a modifier for wireframe. If we use the render, can you see? Yes, we can. So what do you have to do? I can also do this. The z-axis, and look at that, using by some gravity or turbulence. I'm not sure what does turbulence do. Shift S, select Corsair, or Corsair to select it. Corsair to select it. Is the Corsair came here? No. Yes. Where does my Corsair go? Oh, there you go. Now you can select it. Oh, sorry. Corsair is selected, and now we're gonna use the force field for turbulence. Now see the turbulence make that. See how animated are done. Not quite well. Let's you give some power on it. Until like 5 maybe. Let's see. Yep. Gravity will be like downside. Select the wireframe mode. What is this? It will be like gravity. Where is gravity? There we go. So basically what I'm gonna create this is as a something dimension, and it is random object. Now I'm gonna amount of this 100%. Material children say, and the display amount will be like 60. Let's see. Shape will be random. Now this particle go as a bloom. Okay, if I make this as a render bloom, okay, model shading bloom, and this one orange bloom as well, like 15. How about this one? Control Z. The metallic part 2, so we doesn't need this one. We need only particle, and particle will be like children, roughness, postal, texture, glow, postal, heavy weight, change the material property. Okay, the sphere, scroll it down, the top, go back the selection, this for near you, and select the material here. So this is how it's done. Now select this one as this sphere. Select this sphere, create a new material, go to material 2, and 2 or 1. 2. Is it? This one. Now this one is my camera. Make 10. Let's see. Wait, did I select this one? Now select this one. Go to the animation. This is the object. Sorry. Sorry, Papu. Here. Now this is what I've done for him. Now give me a few more minutes to go to the toilet and I will be ready. Okay, I'm back with zero animation story. Let's run the video, complete the video. How about we change the density? Okay, first I need to take a picture. Okay.
আমি একটু আসছি 1 মিনিট।
Okay. This is the object what we don't need. Here, nothing fallen. Now how about create the following? Let's create this one. Okay. Picture. Make it little low. Each item we are just checking. Material, go setting mode. Set this one. Material. And now make it 5 to 4. Create a code called shading. No. And inside the shading, and this one as a 3. How about this picture will be like now? How about we change the density? Let's go to the world and volume. Change the density as 2. This is that an image? This is the image we just created, and now we should go easy to cycle and easy to compute. Now let's see. 4000 sampling, 4000 sampling. it is like max for me. I will go with 20 sample with denoise and using here 60 sample. That's enough. Press the sampling stuff. Let's take a picture. How about this one? Let's see. We have only this image. So basically, I need to change the density and one. I hope, let's see. World volume, change the density. 0.1. This is amazing. Let's change density as 1.9. How about side angle? I cannot see those. Side angle. Change it to this. Change the target, and now I'm gonna rotate this one in Z axis. Is that a render view? Okay. Sorry. -90. Now scale it down. This is the light I want, but not that much radius. I'm gonna check this one. 1000. Oh. Change it as 5000 maybe. $4,000. this is how the animation. And now you can use the graph editor on each and every content. Like you can go here. I'm using graph editor. Let's close this one. Contact tab. Location. Some people move like here. Traffic, X, Y, and this is how you can just move around and do your stuff. Nothing done. Basically, click on G. A4, which I'm selecting right now. The middle one, I guess. This is all come from different angle and different timing, but first we just see now I'm gonna change this as like forceful turbulence. Where is the turbulence bro? So I'm gonna close this one. I doesn't need anything in the paper here. This one, I need this sphere. This cube sphere will be deleted. The cube will be like falling object. It's not falling. It's selecting follow. Go to particle. Object selection. None. Hollow. Object. So basically I need to add a pin, what I just learned. P here, add a particle, go to the object, select the object you want to get over here, and like this, starting from -50 and end it as 350. It has a force field turbulence. The particle will be killed bottom of this thing. Now this is what I just see. Oh, here delete this turbulence. I don't need this one. Now create a shading tab. Material preview, emission, red, or yellow. This one nice. Now here let's change this as a canvas. Conclusion, fill particle, dynamic paint as a canvas, select this one, go modify using subdivision surface, simple, go 6, go 6, dynamic paint, go as a brush, and there is nothing happen. Nothing happen. System particle system. Still nothing happen. basically this rain is dropping, but this canvas is not going to do anything. I don't know why. Let's change canvas. 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 Okay. Wait. Let's see this one. Wow. Select this one. Oh, I have to take that. But before take, Divide. Go max. Done. This is the divide. We see what we don't want. The radius we use someone like 0.5. 0.5. There is some problem. Let's see. Come here. Put them on. Dig that one. Catch. Now physics check. Oh, our device is bottom. Stop. New pen. Scale. As subdivide. Go max. Enter. Let's go here. Particle. Dynamic paint. Canvas. Say nothing happened. Yes, it is. Nothing happened because we have to bake this one again. Dynamic paint. Go here. Delete all bake. Bake again. Now select this one. Go here. Canvas. Dynamic paint. Add canvas. Wave. And the particle will 2. Radius will be 0.3. Fetch mode. 4. Let's make it 26. So before we need to use this one, we have to save. We not need to do anything. We have to save. So how we do that? Control save, Control S, and save as C. There you go. Now bake this one. Now all particle is moving what they have. This is what I want. Now I'm gonna select this one. I'm gonna select all those things, the text. Okay. Now select this one at last. Control L. Link the modifier. Okay. Now it will take a little bit time. And it turn into fire. I will know. Actually, my computer is running very hard right now. Under about to crash. Don't bake until you make this. Let's turn on again and do one more time. Hello, hello. My mic is not working. I don't know. My PC is like lagging a little bit, or Finder and time process. I don't know. Let's get the project. Now you see the bake option. I'm not gonna bake this one, and I'm not gonna bake this one either. Let's see, render. Physics. How to delete all bake and bake from beginning. Select one. Go here. Delete all bake. All bake is deleted. Now Control L, link modifier. Let's see is they going to work or not. Oh, it's not going to work because it has subdivision surface. Yes. Make it down. Okay.